Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're not going to be playing any games, no trailers. This is just a news update for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm not going to do this for every single update, but as it says right here, this is a major update. So as you know, June the 10th, Jurassic World Dominion's coming out. Finally, it's coming out finally. And June 14th, 4 days later, the Jurassic World Evolution 2 is going to release a new expansion pack called Dominion Biocene. So let's check it out. Okay, so here we have the trailer. We're going to watch in a second. And here, I've just noticed, you will have to pay for this expansion. So all the dinosaurs in this, I think you have to pay for. But I don't think it's the Chaos series. I think it's just the expansion. So what we're going to see in this trailer is what you'll have to pay for if you want to get any of this. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, so that was the trailer for the new Biocene expansion pack. So now before we scroll on, we saw 3 new dinosaurs there. The Pyroraptor, the Gigantosaurus, and the Therizinosaurus. Which Gigantosaurus and Therizinosaurus are 2 big parts. But out of the 4, I think there's 4 raptors, they chose the Pyroraptor. Not any of the other raptors like the Atrociraptor, which is good, but I hope that they had the Pyroraptor, or like the Atrociraptor, and then you could also have a skin for that. Or just for Velociraptor, you just have the skins for each different raptors on. That's my opinion. Comment down below if you also think they should do that. So if you want to read this now, you can go on Steam. It's in the news biome, it's up there, library here. And so I'm just going to go through the main parts. So I'm not going to go into the teeny parts, just the main parts. So here we have the Pyroraptor, and this is what it says. Recognize this gorgeous plumage, park managers. This week's Know Your Dino was none other than the Pyroraptor, distant cousin to the Velociraptor and Deinonychus. This intelligent fire thief is sure to put your park management skills to the test and will be the talk of your guests. So as you can see, it looks a bit, it looks like it's a mod. It looks pretty much like a mod. Compared to the Gigantosaurus we saw in the trailer and Therizinosaurus, this looks more of a mod in the facial appearance, and it just looks like it's put on a Velociraptor, which the skin I was talking about earlier, but like it just has a Pyroraptor. So that's interesting. And another thing that caught my eye was this. It's sure to put your park management skills to the test, which is weird. Is it going to do something like different to the raptors, or is it going to jump on a car? Is it going to, when you're closing gate, will it just escape? Is it going to do something unique that no other dinosaur can? And in the back over here, in the trailer at the end, we saw the Gigantosaurus put its head inside that, and there's a theory that that might fall on top of it, and it'll be pretty gory, but it'll crack its neck. So let's move on to the Therizinosaurus. So this is a nice dinosaur print. I really like this model, and if you did play Jurassic World Evolution, there was a mod for this, and it was a pretty unique mod. it had some of its own features, but not all of it. And I think this is going to have lots of different features, and I'm really excited for this dinosaur. So let's get on and read this. Dinosaurus is a fierce territorial foliage grazer, sporting feathers across its imposing stature. With its elongated forearms and curved claws, this ancient dinosaur, whose name means scythe lizard, has an intimidating appearance. Usually its claws would be used to pull vegetation to eat rather than to fight. However, it won't hesitate to defend its territory. So, by say near the end, when it says it won't hesitate to defend its territory, you know at the moment we have that dislike, the dislike thing in the bar where it shows all the different dinosaurs that dinosaur dislikes. I think Therizino it's going to show what dinosaurs Therizino dislikes, and as soon as they come into the pen, it's going to immediately attack them. That's my thinking thought, but I think this. Now, this is a weird one. So, they have the Dimetrodon here, and I don't think they have the Dimetrodon in Jurassic World Dominion. So, yeah, so the Dimetrodon isn't shown in Jurassic World, but is a statue, which they could have put something else, like before, an Atrociraptor, Toro, horn missing. They're probably gonna have that skin though. Yeah, I don't know why they put that in. It's pretty disappointing. They could have put something different, but I mean, so have we got any other like pescatarians in Jurassic World Evolution 2? Because not pescatarian, but this one can eat fish and meat. And how will it hunt? What? Just wobble over? I don't know. Now this one I'm excited for, Quetzalcoatlus, because I think this is going to have a really unique animation with guests. As you can see here, it's created quite a large hole, quite larger than the other one, and it looks terribly big, and I really want to know how this thing interacts with guests, which will be really exciting. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And I forgot we didn't read the Dimetrodon one, so I'll just let you guys read that for yourself, but we're going to read the Quetzalcoatlus one. Last but certainly not least, it was one of the largest flying animals of all time. Quetzalcoatlus, this towering pterosaur, has a massive wingspan and will require several aviary domes in order to satisfy its territory and environmental needs. Its sheer size and long sharp beak makes it a dominating force in the air. So I think it's just going to pick them up with the beak or do like a really nice animation, like with its wings, push them back with the wind, something like that. And now, no description for this one. We'll look at that later. Now we have the Gigantosaurus. This is going to be the biggest thing in this DLC, like literally and metaphorically. And as again you can see the tower, which is I think is going to be a new furniture update, or it's going to be introduced in the Chaos series, which, crossing fingers, hopes it is free. I'll be really excited to do that Chaos series. Anyway, we have the Gigantosaurus, who does not have a description. We'll read about that later. And we have the T-Rex. So I think they're on top of each other because the Gigantosaurus is a skin for the T-Rex. But if it is, this means that they'll have the same fighting animations and all their animations will be the same, which will be really upsetting because I wanted like Gigantosaurus have to have a unique animation with the Therizinosaurus. Like in the Lego sets, the Therizinosaurus and Gigantosaurus are portrayed in fighting each other. Which won't be shown in the movie, of course, but there. I hope he has a special interaction with the Therizinosaurus. So let's read some of this. So we don't need to read any of this, but we'll read the Gigantosaurus part. Make your Gigantosaurus more frightening than ever with its new 2022 variant and experience the wonder of the new Dinosaurs 2022 variant. If you thought this hopper was big before, it's even bigger now. I am so dumb. We already have a Gigantosaurus in the game. This is just like Jurassic World Dominion styled one. It's gonna have the same animations as the Gigantosaurus, other than, you know, it looks different. It has like its little spine, like a Spinosaurus. Then it has the T-Rex, which will probably get a new skin from the movie, so that'd be pretty cool. It's no different. It didn't look any different, but it's a nice colour with the light. Okay, so this is the new campaign, which is, so let's read some of this. So you'll be taking control of Biosyn's Valley Research Compound. You'll be constructing the remote stage as you play. You'll also be working alongside familiar and iconic characters from across the franchise. All of the Ellie Sattlers and Alan Grant and those Dodgen, who most of these have already been played. And now it says, much like InGen, Biosyn also extracts dinosaur DNA from amber. Okay, which is a little hint. And as we can see here, there's a little village. I might be dumb, but I don't know if this is already said or not, but I think all humanity is now in one thing. Like one of those end of the world things, and all humanity, all the survivors are left. I think all of humanity is in Biosyn, but actually no, because in the trailer we saw the Allosaurus and Carnotaurus eat the man on a scooter, so no, it couldn't be, and we also saw houses, so no, don't mind me, no, stop, no, just forget what I said. So getting back onto this, so we'll get new gameplay features introduced in this DLC. We'll get a Hyperloop transportation network, which will be like a new transport. If you like getting your ratings high, that's a good way to get, another way to get your ratings high. And then invisible fences, and then your dinosaurs will be kept behind invisible fences, so you won't see the fences. That's really cool actually. It's like in Jurassic World, if you want to, and they were running next to the Gallimimuses, if you want to have a herbivore ground with the giraffe going around, you can have that. I think that's a really good feature. You also have new buildings, vehicles, and decorations, so that's really cool as well. And then you have normal flattened, and then other terrains, which if you want you can read later, but that might be boring to some people. Okay, so then we have the Chaos series, which I talked about. I really want it to be free, and I talked about this earlier. And it's set in the Nevada, snowy region in Nevada, and it's events inspired by Jurassic World Dominion. So that's why they're releasing it 4 days after, because they don't want any spoilers. So this is going to be an exact, let's hope, exact representation of Dominion. So I think we'll basically have to put all the dinosaurs back in their cages and everything. So it won't be like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It wasn't really exact, was it? We had a baby. We had a T-Rex that was just spawned, that just got spawned in. They should have made it like a skin T-Rex that was. They should have put born in there, born now. Like they should have done born at later time, so it looks more realistic. And then you have grow. So as your ranch grows larger, dinosaur rustlers will break in to steal the dinosaurs you're trying to care for. That's really exciting. So, but oh, that is really exciting. So you have tried to stop them from stealing dinosaurs. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. And then you detect intruders, so like traps or stuff, and put them to beaches and intercept their vehicles before they can make away with the dinosaur. That's really good. So it's like a mini game. Oh, that's what we've wanted. Okay. And then Plenty Seeking, free update for everyone who owns Jurassic World. Wait. This issue we're also releasing. Oh, update 3, which have like features, mechanics, bug fixes, and the ordinary. And then these are the Chaos Series maps. So there'll be a Chaos Series coming challenge mode. Okay. There's 5 different Chaos Series scenarios found in the base game, and we'll put your apartment skills test. So all the Chaos Series we have now will be in challenge mode, which is cool. And then we have the Dinosaur Wrangling, which is really nice. So that's really cool as well. So let's read about this. Dinosaur Wrangling is a core part of the new Chaos Theory level, but it will also be available to use in other modes. This is a way for you to move dinosaurs around without needing to tranquilize them. And calling a transport helicopter. Wrangling dinosaurs is done in a ranger vehicle and will let you move herds of dinosaurs from point A to B. Oh, that's nice. Because normally when you accidentally put like a Spinosaurus with a bunch of galleys, you have to sedate it and it takes such a long time. But then just put like a facility near it, take them out. Easy. Okay. So park tour changes, so I think this is like, yeah, more tours to add for ratings and stuff, transporting, quality of life changes. Last but not least, let's talk about a bit of life changes. We're rolling out with update 3. So there's new contracts, bigger rewards, and they obviously could go wrong. So if you like building sandbox, they're removing building limits on operation buildings in sandbox and across all platforms. And then, yeah, bugs fixed, life-changing events. We will have more details of it, expansion and free update in the weeks leading up to full release on 14th of June. So you see the stuff like the dinosaur trailers, how they'll eat, how they're unique and amazing, like we did for the past 2 DLCs. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so that will be the new major update coming up. Hope you enjoy the video. Remember to check out the 2 Ark trailers that I have put on this channel if you like Ark. And we're making a series where I'm in Sandbox, so these updates will really help me. And we're just going through it together. So, and if you want to name a dinosaur in there, go and comment. Remember to subscribe, become an OG, and all I have to say is goodbye.